It's Week 13 of the 2022 season, and we'll be watching the Falcons field stretching tight ends.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here come the Steelers for the first time in this game with their free agent signing at quarterback, the former number 2 overall pick, Mitchell Trubisky. Trubisky going to look to throw right away. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Play action. It's Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. That's Harris. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And he'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down. But look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 23 carries, 61 yards, and a touchdown.
Has 9 rushing touchdowns on the season, so a lot of credit has to go to the rest of the offense because you know those big guys up front are doing work. But now the goal is to get to 10. And don't for a second think that the defense doesn't know that. They'd like to do their best to keep him out of the end zone in this one.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
On third down, Trubisky. And that's caught inside the 30. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Chase Claypool.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it was finished off by the Chase Claypool touchdown catch. Taking it about the 1.
On the return, Corey Ballantyne.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Well, the Falcons now get to stretch their wings on offense here, and at quarterback for them is a former 2nd overall pick who spent 4 seasons as a starter in Tennessee, Marcus Mariota. They'll run with a rookie from BYU, Tyler Algier. And this will be a Falcons first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. So first down, and they'll stick with Algier.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
17 yards and a first down for Atlanta. Algier with another carry.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They go play action. Mariota. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Mariota's throw taken in by London.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice gain of 21 yards. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Throwing is Mariota.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Lamar Miller with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They go play action with Trubisky. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. Here's Trubisky to throw. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. And the confidence from last week carrying over to this week.
2 weeks in a row. And I have to admit, last week, I thought they were going to really struggle running the football. I thought that they had a real challenge on their hands, and they more than met it and created big-time openings that he just absolutely hurtled through. And they figured, why not? Let's carry it forward this week. Again, the same thing. All the blocking schemes are there. I think they've really done a great job. That B gap between the guard and the tackle has been there all game for them, and they continue to exploit it.
And he's just going downhill.
Not only downhill, but with incredible, incredible force.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Taking a glance here at the numbers last week for Algier.
10 carries, 107 yards, and the touchdown.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does, and they want to make sure they get him there.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
On 4th down, Dom Maggio out to punt.
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Now Trubisky on 1st down. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. 7-7, our score after 1. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Now Trubisky to throw.
He's got his tight end Fryermuth right side.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. Now it's Trubisky. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 14-7. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And in the end, it was Deontay Johnson's touchdown catch to cap the drive. Taken at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Week 13 here in the NFL, first weekend of December. Playoff races definitely coming into focus now, and we got a couple of good ones in prime time. Tonight, national audience gets a look at the Colts for a second straight weekend. This time they're at Dallas, 7:20 Central Time for that kick. And then Monday night, Saints and Bucks from Tampa.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Give to Algier from the shotgun.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now, Mariota.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Algier going straight ahead.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Tyler Algier with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Falcons are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. And he's got his man here, Beasley.
And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. Okay, so the personal foul penalty. And those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. Here's Trubisky. He's got a man, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Throwing here, Trubisky. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And in for the Steelers, touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And in the end, it was Deontay Johnson's touchdown catch to cap the drive. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Tyler Algier and the rest of this offense making their return to the field. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Bulldozes past him.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. 2nd down at 4.
To throw, Mariota.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 22-yard line.
Mariota's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Throwing, Mariota.
This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Falcons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Falcons grab it. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
And in our meeting with the special teams coordinator, we asked him, what's your philosophy on bringing the ball out? Do you give him a red light? Do you keep him in? Green light, let him go? Let's see if he changes from green light to red light after that costly error.
Yeah, you know what I remember from that meeting? He brought donuts.
I like him.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
But he's not happy right now.
No, don't tell everyone how many I had.
And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. His first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have broken our tie. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Trubisky's throw complete there to Johnson.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Trubisky. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like the Steelers were able to recover, and they will indeed hold on to the ball. And you can almost feel Trubisky saying, let's get to the line and hurry up. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now it's Trubisky. And this one caught by Beasley.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on fourth down, may as well make them punt it. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Yeah, it's been a disappointing first half for him, all things considered. And this can serve as the capper. It's a missed field goal and the way going, and that's only going to serve to lessen the mood even further.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Starting the drive with Algier.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. So we've reached
past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly a disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier.
They find some open field here.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 126 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Mariota on 1st down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Trying to disrupt Julio Jones there, the intended target. A little too close, got the flag thrown.
I'm not sure anyone can cover Julio Jones one-on-one for very long without getting their share of pass interference calls. His size, his speed, his physicality makes it almost impossible to do.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. An 18-yard touchdown run.
And the Falcons take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
A gain there of 21 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch him on their heel.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Disrupting that play and dropping him was Arnold Ebiketie.
Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. They'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Looking downfield for Jones. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Mariota to throw it.
That's caught left side to tight end Pitts.
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line. Now Mariota.
He's got room at the 30.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down. Here's Mariota. Man open, here is Jones. Touchdown! Julio Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Falcons have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. 5 plays there on that drive.
And it culminates in a Julio Jones touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Steelers ready to take over on offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Setting up the screen, Harris.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. He's going to go deep for Beasley. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
How big is that penalty? INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
Now a give, running left is Harris.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
The Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards. Straight ahead with Snell. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Harris running straight ahead. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. A first down throw for Mariota. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. There's the fullback now. It's Keith Smith. 3 quarters in the books. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th.
6 yards left on 2nd down.
Mariota now.
Throw over the middle. Going to be caught here by Pitts.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. From the 45 on 2nd down, Mariota. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line.
Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Mariota. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Velus Jones.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Falcons add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Now Trubisky on first down.
Slant route, and he's got Freiermuth.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Now Trubisky to throw. Johnson with a completion over the middle. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Now Trubisky.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Again, it's Trubisky. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Trubisky will throw.
Quick completion here to Johnson. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing here, Trubisky.
That one caught along the sideline. Did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on here. A penalty marker is on the field. Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball. And unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him.
And in for the Steelers, touchdown.
Chase Claypool,
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
and the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And a good job here by the Falcons. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the...
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
And the Steelers are right back in this football game. 1st and 10 here for Trubisky and the Steelers.
At their own 15. After the interception, here's Trubisky. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
14-yard line, 2nd and 11.
Here's Trubisky to throw.
It's Najee Harris now on back-to-back plays with a catch.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
Well, certainly those are the times. Trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. It's Trubisky on 4th down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Algier now up the middle. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They'll stick with Algier.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
They'll run here with Algier.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Throwing here, Mariota.
Dumps this one off to Algier.
Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down.
Well, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
They're still going to go for it on 4th and goal even after the penalty. No sign of the field goal team. They'll try and run for it. He's fighting, but they're not going to let him in. Stopped at the 2-yard line. Trubisky readies the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. 20 seconds to go. Now the 4th down stop, the first of a series of events that will need to break their way, but bottom line, they're still alive. Now Trubisky back into his end zone. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
He's got a man, complete. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20, 10. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a